So the first one that we're going to talk about is contract management. It's a register-based process, and it just makes sense, a lot of sense, to do it in Content Manager rather than buying something else. You know, contract managers have a series of information needs. You know, they want to know some basic stuff like what contracts have we got, what's their value, when do they expire, what risk level do they hold, who owns them, and, you know, very, very importantly, where is the contract? You know, my own personal sort of records management moment came from when I needed to find a contract a number of years ago. We had a records management system, and funnily enough, it was exactly where it was supposed to be. But, you know, contracts managers deal with this sort of stuff on a day-to-day basis. And we've actually implemented contract registers to satisfy all of these information needs with a number of clients. And Lisa, I might just get you to talk through the next couple of slides about exactly how we've done that.
Yeah, thanks, Carl. So as Carl has said, we've chosen contract management as one of the obvious examples because it's fairly easy to understand. So in this particular instance, we've created a live contract management register in Content Manager, and the purpose behind that is to replace a spreadsheet or a number of spreadsheets that are being maintained. What this does is it creates a central register of contracts, and those details are updated pretty much live as people make the changes. The dashboard updates and people can see the current status of things. It also means that there's one file for each contract rather than all of the individual separate collections that are maintained by contract managers and other participants. And you can add additional things in, like scheduling reminders. There's a number of ways people can view their required list. We can use some save searches to list all of the active contracts, and that means that users will only see the active contracts that they have access to. Column headers will default to their view, and you can have the original contract management spreadsheet reflected inside Content Manager. And of course, you can change the order of the columns and sort the data, which is everything that you would do in a traditional spreadsheet anyway. By selecting a file, you can view all of the properties and you can change all of the details. And this is actually a living example in one of our customer sites, but there's a couple of variables that each customer has. And as you know, Content Manager is quite adaptable in that regard. And again, you can schedule those reminders. You can have extensions or closeouts automatically added. You can have milestone reminders, and that will prompt the respective people to follow up. And of course, in most cases, you've got contracts being listed as vital records, and that can automatically be applied in the background. And this sort of process feeds other information management or records management processes as well.